Francisco 49ers.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. D. Winters there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
11 on the play. And a Falcon first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the man who won a national title at Alabama. The quarterback's the former first-round pick, Mac Jones.
Mike, and it's been a bit of a mixed bag now as a starter in the NFL for Mac Jones. You look back on the success he had back at Alabama, national champion quarterback, Pro Bowler as a rookie with the Patriots, and then it just seemed from there his play started to fall off. Can he recapture some of that success he had as a rookie? If he can, he has a chance to restart his career in this new stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They run over center with Robinson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Leonardo Green on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the Niners' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's a thing of beauty, out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's on the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. A tight end in motion now. Now a play fake. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A 5-yard loss on
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jones. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. Jones. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. They run on the jet sweep.
This is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. 3rd down, 3 to go, as we are ready to get back underway. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And it'll be brought down, short return. And they'll take over there. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will go all the way. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Both Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Play action now. It's Jones. Now he'll run it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Good for a first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To throw, it's Jones. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, 49ers.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Niners first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll be marked down at the 7. And will set up first and goal.
That's another 49er first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first two runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home.
Jones now on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 44. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Falcons extend their advantage to 14-3.
Falcons 14, 49ers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It's going to be third. They need one. Gun, it's Jones. This one complete to Bourne. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
On comes Thomas Morstead. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinna. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get
in trouble, and down he goes. Hayden Ellis. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Jones. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Now here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
He was taken down.
Timeout 49ers.
The
That is their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Jones. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will power his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
49ers 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, it's Penix. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Penix. To the outside. Catch made by London. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of...
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one, likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Jones. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Off to McCaffrey. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Falcons offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
2 yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
On 3rd down, Penix under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Jones keeping this one. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 21-yard line. That one good for 29.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big game.
And he's in! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Agnew on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Another run here for Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Atlanta.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
London brought in motion. 3rd and 2. And Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, just buying a little extra time, waiting for his man to uncover on the back of the end zone, and then it just becomes, let's rip it and throw that ball in that window, because it might not stay open for long, but he puts it right where it needs to be. Touchdown.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now the try here for the point after.
For the extra point.
He knocks it through, and the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
49ers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action, it's Jones. That's taken in by Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now, Jones. Open man there, it is Bourne. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Jones to the air again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Yard gain on the play. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He'll step up, and he'll take this one in. Mac Jones, touchdown Francisco. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the 49ers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. McLeod now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Penix. He's going to tuck it and go. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll get this to McLeod. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to McLeod. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold.
And he's in! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That his second touchdown tonight.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Point after, coming up here.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage.
28, 49ers 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Jones on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Gun, it's Jones. Open man is Jennings. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Jones now on 1st down. He takes off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
From the gun, It's a give to McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Jones. He'll get this into the hands of his running back.
Jones' pass complete to Christian McCaffrey. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, here comes 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They bring their tight end right. Again, they'll throw with Jones. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. He'll try and get there up, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Falcons 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. McLeod now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of
Now a
2.
timeout,
Brings up
Atlanta.
2nd
That's
and
their
12.
first. Get the
At
stoppage with
25
just
yard
over
line.
50 seconds to go in this one. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing, Jones. Inside the 10, it is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.